Right folks, we continue the Broughty Ferry stroll. Right now I am in possibly the most affluent part of Broughty Ferry, Camp Hill Road and Campfield sort of tributaries that head off Campfield Road. Now Campfield Road has been called that because there used to be a military camp here, I believe. Somewhere in these hills behind me there was an old camp, and we've got some fantastic views. I'm at the top of Winnie Brae, by the way, which looks down right into Broughty Ferry there. Look at that, great views up here. Now behind me we have an old abandoned sort of chateau-esque house that was owned by James Moody, who was one of the big jute barons in Dundee. This was built in 1878, and as you can see, Craiggowan now lies derelict. It'd be great to try and get in there, but just as I came past here, there's actually some people looking to maybe purchase this, but as you can see, it's been a fantastic building. Unfortunately, it's now just empty. Look at that lovely letterbox there, look at that, brilliant. Oh, that's really nice, I like that. Right, we are now descending Winnie Brae. Now the name Winnie Brae, well obviously Brae means hill, but Win, or Winnie, derives its name from evergreen shrubs. So look, there's a few shrubs kind of around here. Yeah, so this is such a steep gradient that it's actually been closed to motorists, and I think Bro came up here once and he was going on about the what do you call it, the steepness of his incline or something, but it is very, very steep, and it's been used for generations by kids sledging and, well, I don't know about skateboarding because it's a bit too steep for that, but at the bottom there you can see Eastern Primary School. Now I'm actually looking for a house or a villa that some guy got fined £1 here during the war for failing to comply with the blackout regulations. So let's see which one it is. Number 11, I think. Yeah, so number 11 must be way down the bottom there. One of those cottages. Mrs. Kippen, her name was. She was fined £1 for failing to black out her house sufficiently during World War II. £1. Wow. Anyway, it is very steep coming up here. Well, folks, I've been looking around this area. This is Castleroy Road and Castleroy Crescent, where there was a lovely mansion up here which was called Castleroy, funny enough. It was owned by one of the big jute barons, and there's something in those woods there, but I can't really quite see, so it's been demolished now seemingly, but bungalows and the usual residential homes. But yeah, there's definitely something in the woods there, so that could well be it. But again, lovely views of the Tay looking away down there. So Castleroy were once Castle Royston, but alas, no longer exists. Oh, that's a shame. Thought I'd find something. Oh well. Now the road I'm in now, folks, is called Buchties or the Buchties or something. Where in, I mean, this used to be all massive mansions. You can still see some of them up that way. Most of it's just bungalows. Once again, how annoying are these bungalows that take over from these mansions, by the way. Anyway, in 1893, a big hurricane swept through Broughty Ferry. Yes, it did. A tropical hurricane came wheeling through Broughty Ferry, especially along this Buchties Road here, and knocked down some chimneys on these big mansions. So there you go, folks. A tropical storm did once hit Broughty Ferry back in 1893, but here's some ground here that's not been used. Spiz HQ, bro, what do you think? Look at the views, excellent. Ah, these modern houses, honestly. Now here I am at the back of Rearus Hill. Now the word Rearus means where the rye is growing. Can't see any rye. I've left the Spizmobile there in amongst all the BMWs and the four-wheel drives. It looks kind of out of place in this rather affluent area, I must say. Yeah, so here we are. We're going to climb up to the top and see what's the top of Rearus Hill. Oh, it's quite precarious here. I didn't realise it was so... Oh goodness me. I've got to get through here. Ooh. I'm through, I think. Here we go. And here we go. Right. We have some scenes of vandalism. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, here at Spiz, we do sometimes like to splash out. I know you think we're a bunch of frugal half-wits, but today I have got a new phone, Now this is bought particularly just for the use of ease really, and also you'll notice the complete colour of it, in case I drop it on our travels, because I have lost a phone before in, where was it? Oh, I can't remember now, some factory thing we were looking at down in Fife. I dropped it, I lost my phone, so I thought with a nice lime green one, if it falls I'll be able to see it, and it's very easy to use. And also folks, as you've seen on our Facebook page, I have some new boots as well, so we have been splashing out here with our hard-earned cash. Right, we're down the bottom now of Reader's Hill. It's going to be very noisy down here, that's the only thing folks, so just be a quick little peek about down here. Now Bro and I were never allowed to come out this far from our home in Seafield Road, which we will be seeing later on, as this was perceived to be the place where the dark acts were committed, and the local yobs used to come down here and get drunk, and all the hud nuts at the school, they would come here and congregate and do things that hard nuts from schools do, like smoke and drink and whatever else. Anyway, we're almost at the bottom now. Ooh, missed a step there. Right, so here it is, the Jubilee Arch. This was paid for by, oh, what's his name again, that Orca chap, to celebrate Queen Victoria's Jubilee. So here we go, just as I said, it will just be a quick look around. I'll go underneath it actually, there we go. Oh, it's actually quiet on this road for a change, so there it is. And this little fountain as well was part of the Jubilee ornamental celebrations. Yes. Right, well that's the gatehouse or the lodge house of Rearist. Now similarly on the tower up there, you can see just the heraldic thing. There's a motto on there that says Fratalis et Paralius or something, which means faithful and prepared, I believe. So I don't want to go snooping around there because that's someone's house now, isn't it? So, okay, onward we go. Now the next house I want to look at actually, up in Rearist Road, was the home of Dudley D. Watkins. Yes, it is. Now you might not know who he was. Well, now everybody in Dundee knows who Dudley D. Watkins was. Come on, he was the artist who drew Ua Wally and the Bruins. Very famous cartoon here in Dundee and possibly the world as well, because I think it did go worldwide. So we'll have a little look, see if we can find his home. Oh goodness, dog walkers shouting at dogs. Heel. Don't know if that's his name. There's a lot of dogs called Heel, isn't there? Or come here. Right, well here I am folks, and after all my research, there's actually a plaque on the wall that tells you all about it. Dudley D. Watkins, 1907 to 1969. He was the cartoonist, as I told you there, and this was his family home. So, excellent. Lived and worked here. So he must have drawn all the stuff here. Wintersley, here it is. That's his cottage there. I'll have just a quick snifty in there for you. There you go. Excellent to think that the guy who was my, well, I still love his cartoons. I'll try and find some. Well, I mean, there'll be some online somewhere. I'll find them and just post up a couple of snippets of his artwork for you right here. And there you go. Hopefully I'll remember to put that in, because last time I forgot. Right. Excellent. On we go. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. I'm tired. I'm hungry as well, actually. I haven't done much to eat today. Yeah, I had a lot to do today, so I was supposed to be meeting Simon today, but unfortunately I had a few chores and things to do. I had to go uptown and get my phone and all that kind of stuff. So this is now, mind you, it's only about, what, 12:30 now? But I thought I'd try and get out into these streets before the school kids come out and create mayhem everywhere, because that's what they do, man. And they just shout and bawl at people. And they used to shout, "Oi, Aussie!" to me for some reason. Anyway, we'll go home now, have a little break, and we'll go back out and do part 4, which will be where I used to live and work. Well, I didn't work there, I just lived there, sorry. Yes, excellent. Now, a quick apology here at Jagless. That horrific clicking noise that you could hear through a lot of those videos, but I think it was this thing here, which was banging about. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get rid of that. So that's very annoying. It really was annoying there. Sorry about that, folks. I do apologise. I'll apologise in advance about the noise. So this bit here must be loose. I can either tape it down or just take it off. So sorry about that. That's really spoiled the enjoyment of the video for me watching it there. Sorry. Right, folks, so I think I've fixed it there with some blue tack, which was invented by Andrew Holloway, by the way. And that should stop it clicking around. So apologies once again for the clicking sound there. Most annoying, most annoying.